Today, I'm taking picrews, randomizing them, and making characters with them. Again, I've been wanting to do another video like this. I haven't had any ideas, to kind of change it up. But this time, I have decided I'm going in with a story concept in mind. So I'm really excited. It's inspired by whatever, this TUMBLR Sonic AU, where Infinite is silver. I'll link it in the description. I think they've only done one post for it. I don't think it's like a full-on AU, like a big thing they've done like comics or anything for, but it's really cool. It's really cool. So I'm basing it off that. It's essentially like alternate universe version of your friend is the major villain. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited to do something with that. Okay, let's go to the pictures I chose. Yay! Okay, ba-bam. Ooh, okay. Sonic! Sonic! Sorry, got excited. Anyway. Ooh, oh, you're really cute. I like you too. I don't know if I'll use you for this in particular, but I like you too. Cutie patootie. Okay. Ba-bam. Is this 3? I think so. Ooh, okay. 4. Okay. 5. Oh, I also really like you. I also really like you. I don't know if I like you for this, but I also really like you. Okay, I've gone through a couple others and randomized them too. So, yeah. I don't think I'm going to use this one, so I'm going to skip past that. And then I will go back through my recording and see which ones I choose. Alright, so this time around, I didn't do as much work on the individual characters. Instead, I spent most of my time on the story. I might build up their characters more later, though, because I actually like these two quite a lot. I will say I did end up drifting a lot from the original story idea, and I ended up with a sort of mix of that, plus, Iblis and Mephiles from Sonic 06, because Sonic 06 is infected my brain. I love silver! Anyway, a lot of the drawings you'll see in this time-lapse are sketches of me figuring out how I wanted to draw both of them, and where I wanted their story to end up. Any text you see on screen, you don't have to read it. I'll explain all of that. So, to start off, we have Kossi and Firen. These two are from what I'll refer to as the OG or original world. The two of them were chosen, by chance, to be the wielders and protectors of the Staffs of Power. These staffs are sort of light and dark, think yin and yang. Firen wields the light staff, and Kossi wields the dark staff. The two of them work together to protect the world and keep it balanced. One day, however, Firen and Kossi notice their world starting to show signs of some sort of infection. They aren't sure what's causing it, but they know they have to find a way to fix it. With the use of both their staffs or some other artifact, I'm not totally sure yet, but I think I'm going with staffs, Firen is sent to search across different dimensions to see if he can find any others that are infected where he can maybe get some answers. Kossi stays back to protect their world, but she'll be back later, don't worry. Eventually, Firen does come across another infected world, one that's much farther along in the infection than theirs. I'll refer to this as the alternate, or dark world. All very creative names, I know. In the dark world, Firen learns that it's been taken over by shadows, engulfed in darkness and freezing over, because of someone named Kira. Firen is taken in by a group of survivors and meets the one who's been fighting the infection and trying to help everyone he can. It's an alternate version of himself, dubbed Photius by the people he saved. After the initial confusion over meeting alternate versions of themselves, Firen explains his situation, and Photius tells him that Kira is Kossi, or another version of her. She overused her staff trying to help with minor things that didn't need use of the staff, and ended up hurting both herself and the world instead. The longer she uses the staff, the worse her mental state gets, and the more intertwined the magic gets with her. Her mind became clouded by the darkness, and she was convinced what she was doing was helping the world rather than harming it. Think, 9 from Sonic Prime, but not exactly. That'll make more sense later, but anyway, this is a lot of Sonic. It's Sonic plus She-Ra plus, conceptually a little bit of the Whiffy's ARG searching for a world that doesn't exist. Anyway, what a set of things. Anyway, then Fotis ran off, needing to leave to find a way to help her and save the world. But to her, it looked like he just left her behind. It's also a little bit Nimona, if you think about it. Anyway, Firen and Fotis team up to figure out a way to get through to Kira and stop the infection. At first, they think they might just have to take Kira down and break her staff. Then, maybe since the overuse of the staff seems to be deteriorating her mental state, it being destroyed will fix both her and the world. But Firen's first run-in with Kira goes exceptionally poorly, seeing as he looks almost exactly like Fotis, who she doesn't have a great relationship with at this point. He's unable to even get close to her and nearly gets badly hurt in the process, so Firen jumps back to his world and swaps with Kazi, who he hopes will be better at getting through to Kira than getting her staff. Kazi, going in solo, is able to get through to Kira, and she tells her all about her and Firen's friendship. Initially, Kira is upset and jealous that they get to be happy when she doesn't, but Kazi promises they're going to find a way to help her and save the world and her friendship with Fotis. She explains that Fotis never wanted to hurt her and that he just wanted to find a way to bring her back too. It's going well until Kazi moves for her staff. Kira launches her away from her and Kazi is forced to retreat back to her world. At the same time that's going on, Firen is off protecting his world. He finds that the infection has grown even more, but as he uses his staff, it starts going away. The more he uses his staff, though, the hotter the world gets and the longer the days become. The infection flips from dark to light. Finally, it clicks for him. Anytime they use either staff on its own too much, the world tips towards it. The imbalance of light and dark, day and night, hot and cold, whatever, is causing the world to die slowly, and Kira using so much of the Dark Staff's power at once just wrecked it. He explains everything to Kazi when she returns and the two sync together to rebalance their world before going to save the Dark World. Now that their world is balanced and, no longer infected, they go back together this time, taking both staffs with them, but leaving a power source connected to them back home and protected to avoid their world, falling apart or something. They aren't risking that. They don't know how that works, so... Anyways, the two make their way to the survivors' hideout and explain everything to Fotis. Together, they rally up anyone willing to distract Kira long enough for them to get through to her again. While she's distracted by all of the survivors, Kazi, Firen, and Fotis make their way to Kira again and explain everything to her. Fotis apologizes sincerely for leaving her before, not realizing how much it hurt her to see him leave without understanding why he did it. Kira breaks and apologizes profusely too for whatever she did after her mind fell to the staff. He asks her if she'll help him fix their world, and she agrees. The two of them sync their staffs, with help from Firen and Kazi's too, and rebalance the world. After the world is rebalanced, the worst of the darkness leaves Kira's head, and she apologizes to everyone else as well, clearing up whatever had been attacking them. Parts of their world are still messed up, but the worst of it is cleared, and everyone works together to help clean up everything manually, without any more use of the staffs, just in case. Many people are still frightened by Kira, but she works to help others for real this time, and show them that she isn't like that anymore. Think like Sunset Shimmer, My Little Pony. I love Sunset Shimmer! Kira's brain is potentially permanently affected by the magic, though not as bad as before. It's still there. But Fotis promises to help her through it, and Kira promises him the same. With everything mostly repaired, all four of them hug, and Kazi and Firen return back to their world to continue protecting it too. So, basically, it's all about working together and being there for each other, but also, sometimes you need more help to solve things, and it turns out the wielders of the staffs are there to keep each other in check and protect the staffs from falling into the wrong hands. Yeah! It's a story about friendship and balance and healing from your past and making up for your mistakes and all of that. It's really, really complicated, and I'll probably have to clean it up later and fix it up and make it less, I don't know if convoluted is the right word, but convoluted. But yeah, that's, I'm sorry I don't have any, super full drawings of them, but that's Kazi and Firen, and Kira and Fotis. I love them very much. Yeah. I know I drifted off the original story topic quite a lot, but I feel like that sort of dynamic would still be there, kind of. It's just not the main thing. That would kind of be there more with Fotis when he meets Kazi. As opposed to, like, what I was initially going for, which was Kazi and Fyron having that whole thing, but whatever. Anyway, yeah. So, here's what I have. Here's all of the art pieces laid out. I hope you enjoyed, despite the fact that I went way off. Way off. I hope you enjoyed. Goodbye!